asked me a nice question. He said, Rabbi, in 2 minutes, how is a person happy? How do you gain happiness? Where does it come from? What is it? So I'm going to tell you right now. It's very simple. Very simple. I was one time by eating a Shabbat meal on somebody's house, so Friday night, and someone comes, big Rosh Yeshiva, comes to the table, and he's sitting there. It's like, oh, how are you? And he says, how you doing? And he tells me, how do you gain happiness in 2 minutes? You know, what do you got? Let me hear. He said the following story. There was one time, a guy, he was extremely wealthy. It's a true story that happened. And he was giving his wife credit cards, anything she wanted, jewelry, credit cards, anything. Shopping, anything you can imagine, she got. And she wasn't happy. So this wealthy guy goes to the rabbi and says, Rabbi, what should I do? My wife's not happy. I don't understand what's going on. And what does he tell him? What does he tell him to do? He says, listen to me very carefully. He says, tell your wife to think of an idea which she wants to help out people. And she thought of an idea of getting gowns for kalot that can't afford to buy a wedding gown, and that's what she would have. She would have a wedding gown gemach. And her rule was that she gives the gown, she first started, and the first lady came, and the rule was that she goes to also the wedding of the person that she's buying it for, and she has it. And that's what happened. So she opened it up. It started with one poor lady. She came in. This rich lady bought her a gown. When she was finished with the gown, she put it in the closet. In the rich lady's, she had a whole basement closet of all gowns. Little by little, built up 20 gowns, 10, 20 gowns. And every bride would come. And they asked her later on, how do you feel? Says, I've never been so happy in my life. Says, what happened? Says, because what causes happiness? Simcha is a spiritual thing. It comes from the word of tzomeach. That's where it comes from. Tzomeach, sameach. That's what it's tzaddik. You're right, but it sounds like sameach, tzomeach. Tzomeach means to grow. Grow in what way? Grow in your spirituality. If a person's focused just on the material things of the pleasures of life, just strictly pleasures, the pleasure will end. It ends. Every single pleasure ends. But if you focus on the spiritual, how can I help? For example, how can I help others? And you start being productive in helping other people, you will see in your life you're the happiest person. I remember till today, I'm not going to say what I did, but I remember something that I did when I was in yeshiva a while back on Purim Day. I remember whatever, I'm not going to say the story because I don't want to take away credit for my thing, but I remember that thing till today when my friend and I talk about, remember when we did this on Purim, says, it's the most happiest thing that we've ever did in our life. Why? Because what brings happiness? It's when you are productive in life. It's when you're giving to others, helping others, growing yourself. That builds happiness. And the more you build yourself, the more you help others, the more hesed that you do, the more happier you will be. People get confused. They think happiness, let me buy my new car. They get a crazy car, 1 week, running around, nice, sick. You know what I mean? After that, same thing with your license. Remember when you first got your license? You remember when you first got your license? Yes or no? 17 years old, I got it. I remember one guy went to Maine, he got it at 16. He was the guy, Now, go look at yourself. You're like, you want a chauffeur now, let somebody drive me. What happened? I told you were so excited for your license. What happened? Now you're calling, I need to get a chauffeur. What happened? The answer is, it's a physical thing. You're happy for a few moments. You're happy for a month, 2 months, 3 months. I did very good, and that's it. That's what it is. That's when it comes to physical. But when it comes to spirituality things, when you grow in Hesed, you're helping other people. You're doing for the public. You're doing for people. You're doing for other people as well. You're helping your family. You're helping your friends. You're helping yourself by growing in spirituality. Over here, those things you'll see brings you happiness, and that is the way you bring happiness. And that's why this lady, the husband didn't understand. I understand, Rabbi. I'm giving her everything. I give her jewelry. I give her credit cards. I let her shop. I don't tell her a word. I don't have a limit on the credit card. She has a black card. Rabbi, unlimited. What's going on? Why she's not happy? Because the happiness is not through that. Happiness is what is through growth of helping your others, being productive. And when you do that, you'll see the more you help, the more good you feel inside. Have a great day.